Hey friends, it's Quick Tip Tuesday where I answer a quick question submitted by you, my dear podcast listeners. If you have a question you'd like me to answer on a Quick Tip Tuesday episode, simply go to my website, angelswan.com/quicktip and submit your question. So today's question is, how do I dress my baby for the winter weather? This is pretty easy, but a lot of us moms tend to overthink this. In general, your baby should be wearing one more layer than you would be wearing based on the temperature and the weather. So let's say you're wearing a long sleeve shirt and pants. Your baby would wear a long sleeve shirt, a sweatshirt, and some fleece lined pants. Another general rule is that when it's cold, your baby needs to wear a hat and some mittens to keep them nice and toasty. Some moms love to bundle their babies up in like a little snowsuit, which is great for those cold winter days. For a heavier weighted one, you're looking at basically a snow jacket, but it's made to cover their whole body. And then for weather that's not quite as cold, like in the fall, it's just a little chilly, you can get something similar to that style of suit, but it's just made of fleece instead of the full snow suit effect. So like a fleece bodysuit that covers their arms, their core, their legs, and it's just a little bit lighter to prevent them from getting too cold and also to prevent them from overheating. If you're worried that maybe you've dressed them up a little bit too much, they're a little over bundled, you can always check their temperature just by feeling their core. So to do this, you just take your finger and place it on your baby's chest. And usually you can feel there if they're too hot or if they're too cold just by the touch there. And that's it. Don't overthink it. When in doubt, dress them in one more layer than you would wear to be comfortable in the cold weather. You can always take off a layer if they end up getting a little bit too hot. And always put on a hat and some mittens to keep them nice and toasty, and you'll be good to go. All right, lady, if you've listened to my podcast this far and you haven't taken just 1 minute to leave me a review on Apple Podcasts, would you please go and do that for me today? If I've helped you in any way, if you've learned something new, the best way to support the show is to leave me a 5-star rating and or a written review. It just takes a minute of your time, but it seriously makes a huge impact on my day and on the day of another mom who found my podcast because you took that time to leave a review. That is all for today's Quick Tip Tuesday. Thank you so much for listening. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.